My name is Michelle Lucero. I'm the Chief Administrative Officer, General Counsel, and Chief Flash Mob Officer for Children's Hospital Colorado. So how I got that title is at Children's Hospital, we deal with such heavy issues. You're dealing with sick kids, right, and their families. So around Halloween, we have a flash mob. And we started having it right when I started with Children's about 10 years ago, where our nurses, our doctors, the president of the organization, board members, the community, we bring Halloween to the children. And it just brings pure joy to the kids. The biggest challenge was that we tried to tackle, and I say we because it was not something that I did alone by any stretch of the imagination. I think it was a mixture of ensuring that our patients and families felt safe and cared for, that ability to create that level of safety, yet at the same time react to our world that just changed dramatically. That was the biggest challenge. You don't realize everything that you did during that time. And I say you, not me individually, but you know, things from sending your team home and saying it's going to be okay, to making decisions about how do we get families comfortable that no, you can't have 4 people that come and visit your child. Or in the case of some of our communities of color, I mean, as a Latina, you don't have 2 people visiting a child, you have 10 people visiting a child. So the things that kept us going were, I am incredibly blessed to work with some of the smartest, most compassionate people, I would say, in the world. And so when we had to look back and say, how do we do this? It was as a team. That's what kept me going. I grew up in Ignacio, Colorado. 1,000 people in the town, counting cats and dogs. A child of one of 11 children, and always had, and I think thrive on the ability to multitask and do like a million things at once. That's what we needed to do in the pandemic. The phenomenal team members that I had who led this, Jared and Pat and Susie, and you know, members on my team who were there at the drop of a pin. You know, so it was like the family. It was that family setting that is what prepared me of, you know, this small town gravitas and attitude of step in and do whatever is needed. Receiving this award from my peers is, and it's kind of indescribable. You know, my advice to the young attorneys in their path for their career or volunteerism is do what you're passionate about. Don't do what someone has told you you're good at or what you're expected to do. Do what you're passionate about. My biggest advice is whether you're volunteering, whether it's your work, do what makes your heart sing. You know, just be passionate about it.